Hi everyone, this is Nathan from MCreator180 and welcome to the third tutorial of the Minecraft modding series. So today we're going to be covering how to make a credit card for our vending machine, and so this will be covering the concept of conditionals. Now if you're not familiar with the concept of conditionals, conditionals are where you perform a particular action or event only under certain circumstances. So for example, in this case, we only want to dispense diamonds, emeralds, or gold from our vending machine if and only if the player is holding a credit card. So let's have a look at how we're going to make that. First, we're going to need a item texture. So if you see here, we have a credit card texture, which basically looks like a Westpac credit card, and we're going to be using this to make an item. So to make the item, press the plus icon and select item and type in credit card. Then click OK. In item texture, choose your credit card texture. Then the rest we'll just leave as the defaults. Other than the name, of course, we'll type in credit card here. The rest we can leave as the defaults and just click next, next, and we're done. So we now have our credit card. Next, we're going to need to modify our vending machine, our vend procedure. So if we go into our vend procedure, we're going to see what we made last time, where we have a loop, and inside that loop we have a particular action that we want to repeat over and over again. Now we want to modify this slightly to only happen in certain cases. So a conditional is also known as logic. So if we head to logic and loops and then choose the if statement, drag it in, we'll see that we have space for a condition and space for the action to be performed. So I'm going to put the action that we made last time inside the if statement and then attach this back to our event trigger. Now, what is the condition that we want to perform this in? Well, in this case, we only want to dispense any of these items if we have a credit card in our hand. In player management, if we go down to has provided entity something in inventory, we'll select that and put that as our condition. So again, that was in player management. If we click on the grey square and then slide this across all the way to the end and select our credit card, click OK. And now this is only going to happen if we have a credit card in our inventory. Now, if we press next, we're done with our procedure and it's already been attached to our vending machine because of last week's code. So if we now have our credit card in our hand and we click on the vending machine, it's going to dispense all this gold here. Let's pick it up. There we are, our 64 gold. And of course this credit card means that we can infinitely buy gold. But if we don't have it in our inventory, so if we throw this away and we try to click on it again, nothing happens. Cool, and that's the end of this tutorial. Of course, you will be able to extend this concept to other modifications. So for example, you should be able to combine the concepts of conditions, variables, and loops together to create an interesting vending machine now. For example, you could now trade 20 gold for a golden pickaxe. So using these concepts, we're now able to create more complex mods. Thank you, and see you in the next one.